I'm about to start some Swiss chard from seeds. This is going to be for the winter garden. It's actually probably going to be the majority of the winter garden. I think this and onions are really the only things I've got planned for this winter. Swiss chard survives down to about 15 degrees, so it's got like 50-50 odds of making it through the winter and continuing to grow into the summer. We'll see how it goes. But first, let's get this started. So what I'm using for seed starting, got 6 of these little containers. Don't ask me what size, they're probably about a ½ liter. Picked them up at Dollar General and putting them in a rubber, well, some sort of plastic container. And we're just going to fill those up with Miracle-Gro potting mix. Now this soil is incredibly dry. I'm not sure if you can tell seeing this, but this is just completely dry. So we're going to pre-soak everything. Put one scoop in everything, and probably a little more. When this gets wet, the soil will compact down, so I'm kind of overfilling them. So that's what this looked like initially. We're about to go inside. Okay, we're about to hydrate this. Now, one thing to note is I'm actually using boiled water. I'm on city water that has a lot of chlorine. That's bad for our seeds, so I'm boiling it first. The chlorine boils off faster than the water does, so by using boiled water, I shouldn't have any chlorine in it. I might have to do this more than once, but that's what it looks like. Okay, that was 1.7 liters, and I'm going to do it again. Now, as we're looking at this, I realize you can direct sow chard outside pretty much any time of the year, and it works fine. On the flip side, the one time, a couple times I've tried that, the plants got eaten by birds when they were about yay tall. So I'm starting them indoors. And once they're big enough that they're not bird feed, I'm going to put them outside. And we're just waiting for my water to boil. Okay, and the water just finished boiling again. So we're going to add more water. And now, since that's really hot water, we're going to give it some time to kind of soak in. Wow, that's still dry. We're going to add some more water there. We're going to give that an hour to cool. Okay, it's been about 50 minutes, but this is a whole lot cooler than it was, so we're going to add seeds. Now, I've got old seed here. My goal is to get probably 3 or 4 plants out into the garden. I'm going to way overseed this, though. And I'm going to put 2 seeds in each of these and push them down a little bit into the dirt and cover them. They don't need to be all that deep into the soil. In general, you want something to be as deep as the seed is wide. So our seeds are maybe 1/8 of an inch. And we're putting them down with about 1/8 of an inch of soil on top. And I'm putting 2 seeds in each of these containers. And hopefully they germinate. And if they don't, I'll hit them with more seeds later. And there we go. Just gonna kind of push the soil down, make sure it's compacted. We want the seeds to, especially once we start getting roots, we don't want them to hit air pockets in the soil. And once these get big, they're gonna go outside. Once they're big enough, I'm not worried about birds eating them. But for now, we've got these planted right next to a window. And there you go. We have planted Swiss chard.